Well, hello, Cherie and Chris.
Of Technomania. We are very exhausted right now.
We are exhausted, but you may recognize that we're wearing uniforms. This is not something that we normally do, but we're ready to now reveal a secret project we've been on for about the last year.
Since last April, right?
It's about last April
Yeah.
when we met these guys. So we went to our very first Escapade, which is the Escapees RV Rally last April in Goshen, Indiana. And we kind of went on a whim just to check it out. We had never really been inspired to become Escapees ourselves.
Well, we actually went to join to become part of the Dove, so we could volunteer for the Red Cross if that ever came up with. We had time to do that. And it's like, okay, let's check out the Escapees. We'll join the Doves. We could be there for the Our Village Social because we were part of that last year. And decided to go east instead of west last April and showed up at this rally.
We show up and we meet these guys. This is Travis and Melanie Carr. And Travis is the grandson of the founder of the Escapees RV Club. And that impressed us first is that the grandson was involved, and there's young people here at the Escapade.
We thought we'd be the youngest ones there, and we weren't. Right? So.
And we met up with these guys, and we had the pleasure of going out to dinner with them one evening, and there might have been some margaritas involved.
A little bit of tequila.
A little bit.
But you guys asked us.
Yeah, so we went out to eat, and we kind of heard their story and their background and why it took so long, and we blatantly asked them, so why did it take 8 years to join the club?
Yeah, well, it was
9 years.
It was
Okay.
Yeah.
So we asked them, so tell us, why did it take 8 years? And they shared the story with us.
So yeah, we had always had this perception that the Escapees was either, if you need a Texas domicile, they were the go-to place for that.
Go-to place for Texas.
And just so many of the Escapees members that we interacted with were more on the retirement age.
And we'd seen their magazine and stuff, and it always seemed geared for a different audience. It was people who had escaped from life and retired, and the Escapees was the retired RVers club.
We were seeing a lot of the content that stood out to us was talking about Social Security and Medicare and how to use senior discounts at parks and saving money that way. And we're like, oh, this is great information, and in maybe 30 years, we'll join that.
So we said, how can we change it? We know we need a change, and so we sat around the table, and essentially Xscapers was born. And
Yeah. So the thing that really impressed us about this organization, it was actually founded in 1978.
Right.
Your grandma hit the road
In their 40s, working on the road and traveling with family. I mean, that's really how it started. It started with a small group of people who were. He was a union electrician, and it kind of just happened. And it's really we're going back to that.
Yeah,
That's the
and
goal.
the club aged with the membership, so it went from 40% being under 50 to
and that was
85% over 65.
And retired, yeah.
And the Escapees isn't going to be able to endure the years ahead unless there's younger energy coming into the group. And you know what? There's a lot of us younger people on the road these days. It's fabulous having this community. We have a lot of social connectivity. We use Instagram. We use the New RVers group. We use Our Village. We use all these tools to meet and connect with each other, but it's all social. What this organization provides is much more. It's benefits like the domicile. Advocacy. They actually stood up for the right to vote as an RVer.
Thanks to the Escapees.
Thanks to my mom, Kathy, who had many countless hours of sweating and sleepless nights.
Well, Travis was there with his little picket signs
I was
as
actually
well.
involved at the courthouse in Austin. And
So what I love about the Escapees and what we've learned in the last year working with these guys is just all of the great things they do for our community that go beyond. The social's awesome. This is the Escapees, this Escapade that we've been at this last week. I mean, it's some of the most social fun we've ever had. Maybe besides Burning Man.
Yeah.
That was a different crowd, but there was fire spinning here.
Yeah, there was.
There was.
But they do so much, from RV safety and education and helping people really figure all this stuff out. And now we get to, with the Xscapers, is what we came up with.
So what is the Escapers?
So Xscapers is essentially a RV lifestyle group of Escapees.
A club within a club, basically.
Yep. It's more than a BOF, less than just a whole new club. But we wanted to create something unique and to provide resources and information to our lifestyle that fit our needs.
And really, your Escapees membership, you will join through Escapees RV Club, and your membership gives you access to both. There's no separation or division between it, but we will have a separate website, Xscapers.com. And there's where you'll find different content for geared towards working on the road,
Or
traveling
raising
with
families on the
families.
road. Yeah.
Or even those who are retired early and you're not quite ready for the full Social
Yeah.
Security,
Yeah.
Medicare sort of stuff, but you're done with the work phase. There's still that
there'll be a lot of
boomers, a
crossover.
lot of boomers that are retiring early that are going to benefit from being members of both, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we saw that this week, as a lot of members found a calling to Xscapers. They're
Yeah.
like, wow, this is really what I was looking for.
I want the
in
young
Escapees.
minded. It's
Yeah.
all about
Yeah.
mindset is really what
Yeah,
we're going
exactly.
with here.
Yeah.
And Xscapers is kind of like adding a second door onto the Escapees Club. The 65 plus folks who are used to the way things are, they can continue that way without any interruption. And Xscapers allows a new
Whole new
generation
set of content.
to come in and new content to come out in that adds to it instead of taking away. And that's what it's all about, is bringing this all full circle back to when Kay and Joe hit the road.
Exactly, and so we're
we
extremely excited.
Are we going to get bell-bottom pants too?
Yeah, hey, that might
bring
be
it
a
all
good.
the way back.
Hey, that's pretty good fun back then, I hear.
Yeah. So we're thrilled. We have been working with these guys. We probably been having about weekly phone calls and video chat calls, planning this all out, and we've launched it here at the Escapade.
And it's a Elastic Club that really feels like it's calling to us, so we are so excited.
And you'll be hearing a lot more about it over the coming months. It's just coming together, and I'm just thrilled with where they want to take it. I mean, this is their life passion. They love it so much. Show 'em what you did last week.
Yeah, we might have got some ink.
We're branded for life.
They are
committed.
They are committed to this for life. This is their legacy, and they're carrying it on with their family. And we're thrilled that they invited us. to be part of
And
this.
we're so excited that you guys are
Yeah,
part of this too.
we
It's
couldn't have done this without
truly-
Christmas tree, and
truly
it's
amazing.
wonderful. And we look forward to sharing what's coming over the next few months. We'll have some new features coming out. So
And we hope that you'll join us too in this. This is the community for all
This
of us.
is going to be very exciting for all of us.
we'll see you at the first convergence. hopefully.
Convergences,
Yes.
not rallies.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you guys. And thank you guys.
Thank you.
Uh,